Welcome back to the Secondhand Club. My name is Gregory, and in today's video we will be talking about a quartz watch. Not any random quartz watch, but the smartest quartz timepiece ever created. And if you have guessed yet, it is the FP Journe Elegante in Titalyt. Let's get into it. Before we dive into it, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps us put out content talking watches and grow the channel. Join us also on Instagram where we post daily. Please also know that if you are on the market to sell your watch, we offer the most competitive consignment fee rate of the industry with a flat rate of only 3% no matter the value of your watch. On the other hand, if you are looking for your next timepiece, we can source any watch, and feel free to check our current inventory on our website, thesecondhandclub.com, or feel free to email us. I will leave all the information and details in the description down below. I remember the first time I came across an Elegante in person. It was during my time working at FP Journe when I joined the company. For those of you that don't know, I have worked for FP Journe from 2019 to 2021, and I've now left for over a year ago to create my own business in sourcing rare and vintage watches. Back to when I joined, I was lucky enough to get an Elegante Titalyt allocated as a staff watch. As in 2019, this piece was not getting the attention that it is getting today, so I could promote it to collectors and prospects. When I joined the company, the brand was getting popular, but nothing where it is right now. Back then, we still had to hunt for sales and sell the brand philosophy. The craze about the brand started really during the lockdown, with incredible auction results with Philips or Sotheby's, and also the fact that people were at home and had really nothing to do else than read and educate themselves about watches and horology. And therefore the brand was really in the spotlight at the right time. That's when the world really got aware of the brand on a larger scale. In regards of the Elegante, today I am able to do a full review of the watch, as a friend was kind enough to leave it with me for a few days and enjoy what has now become a rare and desirable watch. Just to give you a small history on the birth of the reference, the FP Journe Elegante came to life during a gathering between FP Journe collectors and François Paul himself. Collectors, and more importantly, some of the wives of those collectors, congratulated François Paul for his work and beautiful watches, but kind of complained that no watches were really made for ladies. François Paul took really the time to think of an approach of creating a timepiece with a pure Journe DNA that would be a good fit. In terms of technicality, the caliber 1210 took 8 years to develop. If FP Journe was going to come out with a quartz watch, it would certainly be something that nobody has ever seen before. The main feature of this mechanism is the low energy consumption. Its battery life for frequent wear is estimated to be between 8 and 10 years. If you were to not use the watch and put it in a safe, for example, the battery is calculated to last approximately 18 years. For comparison, a standard quartz watch has an average battery life of 2 to 3 years. Several techniques are used to achieve this long battery life. This electromechanical watch is fitted with a mechanical motion detector visible on the dial at 4. After 35 minutes motionless, the watch switches to standby mode in order to save energy, and the hands stop running. In fact, what stops here are the hours, minutes, and second hands, since the microprocessor inside still continues to keep time and is used as a memory for the watch. When you pick up the watch, the hands instantly go back to the current time using the shortest route, and they do so by turning clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever is the quickest. I also want to say that it is the most aesthetical quartz caliber I've ever seen. As an FP Journe tradition since 2004, gold is used in the caliber. The battery cover and the bridges are made of gold. In addition, the cover is embellished in Côte de Genève's pattern. Last but not least, even if the watch doesn't have a rudder, it still has a heart. Mr. Journe placed one on the back of the watch, a gold heart engraved on the movement. The case design of the Elegante, which is named the Flat Tortue by FP Journe, was previously used in the Vagabondage series. Measuring 40 mm in the women's version, the case diameter is 48 mm for the men's models. For those of you that never had the chance to hold one, the 40mm women's version feels more like a 36mm on the wrist, and the 48mm men's version feels more like a 40mm regular round watch. Crafted from grade 5 titanium, the case is coated with an electroplasma oxidation process in order to achieve a surface highly resistant against wear, abrasion, and corrosion. Due to this treatment, the watch comes out with a very pleasant dark gray color, and this version is clearly the most coveted version of the Elegante series. The fully matte case has sapphire crystals in the front and the back. The bezel is fitted with 4 FP Journe style screws, and the case measures 48mm by 40mm with only 7.95mm thickness, which makes the watch quite slim. The watch is very light and weighs only 72 grams in total. As usual, the strap is fully integrated to the case of the timepiece in order to allow the rubber strap to fit very nicely on the wrist, and therefore makes the Elegante an incredibly comfortable watch to wear. When we look at the watch, what seems white at first sight, the dial actually has a pearlescent look. It's produced from sapphire and is fully treated with luminova. It features, like its mechanical timepieces, the famous drop-shaped hands and the unique font, which can be considered the signature of FP Journe. The show really starts as soon as the lights are off. In most watches, generally, numerals and indices are illumined while the dial remains in dark. Here it is quite the opposite. Indices and hands remain dark while the dial is fully illumined. The watch has a screw-down crown and, like all FP Journe watches, a water resistance of 30 m. Like for any other Journe watches, I wouldn't recommend to take them anywhere close to water. In the end, this watch, which is the most affordable FP Journe timepiece, has become one of the most coveted references of the brand. Like the chronomètre bleu, in order to get a chance to get one allocated to you today, you need to be an existing serious collector from the brand, as production is still extremely limited due to its complexity. Who knows what the future holds in the Elegante line? A chronograph or perpetual calendar could be a very interesting alternative, in my opinion. Whether you like it or not, the Elegante stands out as one of the most fascinating quartz watches of the industry. Let me know what you think about the FP Journe Elegante in the comments down below. In the meantime, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps our channel to grow. We drop content and videos talking watches every week. Have a great day and see you in the next episode.